Hello, guys, and welcome back to the new normal with Dr. Patman. I just wanted to come on and share some affirmations with you guys and just have a discussion about life in general. Today, it seems to be a little gloomy day, but I know that the sun will come out again. It may not be today, but we know that it will return again, and so that's how we should view our lives. Regardless of the trials and tribulations that we may go through, it's okay because the sun will rise again. Just thinking about this pandemic that we're going through right now with this COVID-19, this is like the storm, this is the dark time. But as we know, once that's done, it kind of prepares us for the blessings that we have yet to receive. So I'm definitely excited about that. Not excited about the pandemic, but excited about the things that we are able to accomplish during this downtime. Now, today is April the 23rd, which means we are 23 days into this challenge. And hopefully you guys have been knocking out your goals and moving forward and reassessing those goals as you complete them, because I know that I am. So 23 days, can you believe it? We started off on April the 1st with the lofty goal. I set like 4 goals for myself. And, although I may not be doing everything that I need to do, I know that I at least have a foundation and I'm doing those things that I said that I was going to do. And so that's really the biggest, I think the biggest hurdle for most of us is to be the truest and authentic version of ourselves. Earlier today, I had a discussion with my daughter, and she was asking me about how is it that it seems like if you're being yourself, people view you different. And I know it's hard when you're a teenager because you view things so differently. Friends are so important, to make sure you're in the in crowd or whatever. But I told her, I was like, hey, sweetie, at one point of my life, I also went through that, and I was a full-grown adult. I believe I was probably about 25 at the time, maybe 24. But between the times of 24 and 27, I was kind of confused as to what legacy I wanted to leave on this earth and how I wanted to portray myself. What I had did inadvertently is boxed myself into a box. And so I was very, what they call, I was very, in my mind, and this is nothing against, older people, because shoot, I'm older, but I was being more conservative. And that's not me. Anybody that knows me personally know that I live life in colors. I see things in colors. There's no black and white in my world. Anything is possible. All you have to do is make the first step. And so for about 2 to 3 years, that's how I lived. And it was the hardest, most miserable, point in my life. And then one day it came to me, you are trying to be someone else. And it's hard to be someone else, but it's easy to be you. And once that clicked to me, I said, you know what? You're right. I'm me. I'm Candace, and I can do whatever, whenever I want. And so from that point forward, I have been, my normal self since the time I was a child. I am a talkative, fun-loving, outgoing person, big personality, and that is okay with me. And as I told my daughter, although everybody may not like it, that's okay. Everybody doesn't have to like it. But I promise you, the people that are meant for you, the people that should be in your support group, in your circle, they don't have a problem with it because they know you and they know that what you put out in the atmosphere is benefiting someone. So I say all of that to say that, don't change for anybody. Be yourself. It's easy. And I promise you this, more people enjoy and love the true version of yourself than the fake version of yourself. So just keep that in mind. And I really didn't even plan to go off on that tangent, but I did think about what I spoke with my daughter about earlier. So the affirmations that I have for you guys today is, I always did something I was a little not too ready to do. Okay? I think that's how you grow. When there's that moment of, wow, I'm not really sure if I can do this. And you push through those moments. That's when you have a real breakthrough. That I feel like that was a very powerful statement. I really do, because a lot of times we want to give up. It's too hard. It's too difficult. I don't have enough people supporting me. Don't worry about that. Step out on faith. I promise you, if you step out on faith, these things will happen. My mom is one of my grounding people. She always talks to me and tells me things, and she's always been the type of person when I was growing up where she would never really say I was wrong. She would always say, is that what you think? Or are you willing to deal with the consequences from that? Well, if so, then okay. And I appreciate that, because that allowed me, even as a young child, to understand that I was responsible for my choices, and I was also responsible for my mistakes. And trust, I made a lot of mistakes, okay? I really did. But it made me feel more confident in myself at every step I took, because I knew that I was in charge of myself. And so, I think that's so important. I tell this to so many people. Stop boxing those kids in. Okay, these children, they know who they are. All you have to do is provide the fertilizer so they can grow. That's as simple as it is. I think about my children, and they're a mix of my husband and I. But it does not bother me when they go off on what we say, wild things, or my daughter wants to wear pink or red hair, or so what? It's part of growing up. Shoot, I did it. And I have people to attest to that. It's fine. But it definitely does build character. So I think, ultimately, that's the most important thing. So this quote is basically telling us, look, even if you don't think you can do it, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Because if you keep pushing, guess what? You'll win. The second quote that I have for you guys today is pretty short and sweet, but it says, be thankful for what you are right now. Be thankful for what you are right now, and keep fighting for who you want to be tomorrow. Wow. That pretty much encompasses the whole thing about being grateful for the opportunities that you have, being grateful for who you are right now, being grateful for the people that surround you right now, being grateful for the people and the things that pour into your spirit, just being grateful for life and health and strength. Be happy with who you are today, even if you're not what you consider your perfect version. Number one, there's not anything perfect. But even if you're not where you think you should be right now, be happy with who you are today, because that's the only way that you're going to grow and get better tomorrow. And then tomorrow, be happy with that person as well. And what will happen? You'll grow and grow and grow. And ultimately, as the goal has always been, we will realize who we truly are, what we are truly meant to do. We'll be able to define all of our purposes and know that we were placed on this earth to serve. So guys, as always, stay safe, stay smart, be great. And if no one else told you they love you today, I definitely do. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Patman. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow for another episode of The New Normal.